Metal Gear. Ez csak szopac, geci, hogy nincsen izém és nem ad. Semmim nincs, geci. Azt a kurva ember!
Raiden, come in! Raiden! Raiden?
Oh. Va. De... Hát ez egy csicska. Én most akkor működik a csepp, vagy nem működik? Egymás után. Gecis fasz.
Raiden, are you all right? Raiden? Raiden!
Hú. Anyád! Csak a Stinger akkor. Ó, a geci. Hú, de idegesítő, hogy ezt nem tudom bazd meg kikerülni. Hát, geci, ez nem hiszem el, bazd meg. What the fuck? Miért ült le? Ez ketszett.
Raiden, what's
Esküszöm,
wrong?
bazd meg, ez ki fog rajta, ez kegyetlen.
Raiden, aim for Ray's head section with the Stinger missiles. The mass production metal here is unmanned. It's probably under the control of GW, the Arsenal Gear AI. A chaff attack should cause electronic interference and confuse Ray for a moment. Use the opportunity to fire a Stinger into it.
I hear it's a maze. Actually, I was in North America. Lolly lule low. Lolly lule low. Lolly lule low.
Ah, persze. Hát ez a páncél, ez semmi nem sérült. Azt a kurva ember, hallod? Mi? Miért lett elő? Miért lett elő? És nem tudom. Ah. Aha, és kezdődik. Be!
Raiden, come in. Raiden, Raiden.
Oh, baszd meg. Ez meg. Ó, bazd meg. Geci. És ezt a lézert, ezt én nekem így honnan a faszomból kéne látnom, hogy jön, hogy ez egy mi a fasz van? És volt ideje kilőni, bazd meg. Ó, el se hiszem. Végre, bazd meg. A szenvedés. A szenvedés. Olga.
So you decided to show yourself.
Olga, don't do this! They'll know!
I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you? This is suicide!
Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
I see. So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going to hell, but at least my child.
I applaud your attitude. If you have a death wish, I'll be happy to accommodate you. See you in hell!
Whoa. Öcsém P90-es, érted? És még megpörgeti, mint Ocelot, bazd meg a revolvert.
You have to.
Holy shit! És csak ez egy pam fejbe. Azért az nem gyenge, na.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on? What's wrong with it?
GW összeomlik.
GW, it's out of control. What?
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I
Estét.
don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent course.
Úristen.
Stupid machines!
Akkor szolítunk, bekenüljünk. Ezt egy P90-eset használjuk, hogy olyan arról hirtelen robbanó töltényeket lő gazdát. Ott van a katona neki is az oldalán.
Damn the Patriots! You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
Persze.
Snake?
Bring him in.
Save? Yes. Annyi jó az.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you. I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots!
Dun, dun, dun.
They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal.
Solidus Snake.
That means the
Big
information they
Bossnak
want
az
to
első
filter
klónja.
out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one. While we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No,
GW.
there is another
Az
way.
AI.
Really?
Ami segített volna neki.
But we have our own plans to carry out.
Várjál
We'll
még
take the
akkor.
arsenal since you don't care for it anyway.
Ez
The
nem, ez
purified
nem, ez még
hydrogen
nem.
bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
Ne,
Damn,
a
their
következő
power
részében,
source.
a harmadik részben.
The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted.
Szavaz
I won't
Béla.
stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that.
Éppen megmentem a világot Solidus Snake-től. És itt jön Ocelot.
What exactly do you find so
Vagyis,
funny?
ez már Liquid Ocelot.
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted, a little exercise set up by us.
Hát most 10 év van.
Exercise.
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to reduce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel.
Ez mind hozzátartozik
An
ahhoz, hogy
orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
megpróbálják
What?
újra meghalkodni Liquid Snake-nek a
Aims and the
személyiségét.
president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Fox Die. Did you
Oh.
really think they were all a coincidence?
Ne hülyeskedj, ezt hogyne.
AIM's own nanomachines
Igen,
were
Liquid
used to
Snake
shut
és
down
Solid
his
Snake ugye
pacemaker.
az a ikertestvér.
I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president,
Igen, az is van.
although Johnson realized
Nincs.
what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a
Ja,
digital
hát ugye
counterpart
Liquid
of
Snake meg
Fox
Solid Snake, ugye ők
It was also
ikertestvérek,
designed to
ők is
eliminate every
Big
scrap
Bossnak
of
a
information
genetikai
regarding the Patriots from GW.
másolatai. Hát igazából a Big
Your
Bossból
plan was
kinyert
invalidated even before
katonagének
execution,
által
Solidus.
létrehozott lombik bébik,
Fat Man was a different
amit
story.
ugye
He's one of our own people.
ami Big
A
Mamának
sort
a
of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before
BG-be
letting him tackle
születtek.
the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's
Hát miért?
presence to coax the
Ezt nem
maniac
értem.
into
Mit nem
agreeing.
tudnak az emberek követni a Metal Gear-nek a
If the boy had
sztoriát?
allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this
Csak
exercise
játszani
would
kell
have
vele,
ended
és
there.
tudod követni.
The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can
Ja,
fight
hát
like
igazából
men
ez
in
az egész
experience.
Raiden miatt volt most ugye így egyfajta ilyen
An instant creation of
manipulált
genius.
környezetbe így megpróbálták
And this training
rekreálni
will
ugye
provide more than enough data to formulate
Shadow
such a
Moses-ban
program.
történteket ugye az első részből,
Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but
hogy
pawns
létrehozzanak
placed
egy
to
hasonló
create the perfect
személyiségű
simulation.
embert, mint Liquid Snake.
Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss.
Igen.
Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses.
De hát ugye
You're the most
a Metal
impressive
Gear Solid
collection
széria
of
mindig is
freaks outside of
a
Foxhound.
háttérben megbújó hatalmakról szólt, a
We've gone
háborúról,
to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy.
Némi
That story
politika.
about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man
Hát Kojima
2
az meg
years ago.
az megmerte, igen. Kojima az
Throwing your
megmerte
husband in
csinálni.
the
Hát
brig
ugye
was a part of it too.
ez a
You were
legviccesebb az
told that
egészben, hogy ez a
eradication of
játék
Dead Cell
2002-es,
6
meg
months ago was an
PS2-re
act
jött
of
ki.
the Patriots. We
És egy csomó
provoked
olyan
and
dologról van
encouraged
benne
your
szó,
hatred.
amit a mai világra simán rá lehet
And you
vetíteni, ugye,
opted
hogy
for vengeance.
mennyi
Just
úton,
as we
módon ugye
planned.
próbálják cenzúrázni és manipulálni az embereket. Hogy
Orchestrated?
lényegében mindenki csak egy
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake.
bábú.
I wonder now.
Ja, hát ilyen 2008-2010 környékén, igen, már ment a korcsosulás kőkeményen.
Just a part of their project?
És hogy lehetséges ez? Fortune-nek ugye olyan nanogépek vannak a szervezetében, amik elektromágneses
Could
barriert, ilyen shieldet generálnak a csaj körül, ezért nem lehetett ugye eddig eltalálni.
what?
És most Ocelot mégis túllőtt rajta. Ez hogy lehetséges?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you?
Itt van ugye.
It wasn't magic or some new age mumbo jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
Ugye így semmi
You were
a
being shielded
a
by the
közelébe ugye minden ilyen
electromagnetic weapons
hatástalanná
technology
vált, még a
that the
gránát is.
Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
Azt hiszem ez a DARPA Chiefnek a lánya.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could
Igen.
have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear.
Igen.
But your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
Ugye ő neki már ilyen dolgozik, nem kell ugye nem gép hozzá. És ugye ez a Ocelot, ugye ez egyébként ugye Big Bossnak a leglojálisabb, ugye jobb keze. Ez az egész, ami itt mind történik, ez mind az miatt történik, hogy a 4. részben majd ki lehessen szabadítani Big Boss-t. Hát Big Boss, ja, hát igazából ő az, aki igen beindította ezt az egészet. Hát ugye a hidegháború közben ez majd a 3. részben derül ki, hogy a hidegháború közben ugye Boss és Snake volt az, aki kifejlesztette ugye ezt az egész katonai hadviselést. Vagyis hát, hogy nem is az, hogy kifejlesztette, hanem hogy így mesterelték igazából, vagy egy csomó olyan dolgot kitaláltak, amit a mai napig ugye követnek. Mert hogy ugye volt a harmadik részben lesz majd ugye Boss, ott még Big Boss Snake-nek hívják, és akkor ugye Boss fogja majd neki a Big Boss nevet adni.
Fortune! You idiot! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
Akkora terejével képes volt mentálisan kiterjeszteni ugye a saját elektromágneses vulkát, ami megvéd mindenkit.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier.
Vagy mi Gray Foxnak a lánya?
See my family
Most így hirtelen.
again.
Damn!
Damn.
Try this instead.
És akkor úristen átveszi Liquid Snake az irányítást Revolver Ocelot fölött. Mert ugye egyébként Revolver Ocelot az első rész után elkezdte ugye magát génterápiával és agymosással átalakítani Liquid Ocelottá magát. Long time no see, brother. Liquid.
I've been waiting for this.
Az ott Liquidnek a keze.
It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
Ugye itt volt az első részben, hogy levágta a Cyber Ninja, ugye Revolver Ocelotnak a jobb kezét,
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a
és miután
Patriot
ugye
spy.
legyőztük az első részben Liquid Snake-et,
I was controlling him.
utána ugye levágta
Snake, it was
a kezét
I that leaked
Revolver
information about
Ocelot,
Arsenal to your
saját
partner
magára
and
ugye így
got you out
rárakhatta,
here. What? You're the
és akkor
only
ugye
one that can free
génterápiával
me.
meg
After all,
agymosással így hát így igazából így megpróbálja
I'm
a
off
saját
to bury the Patriots for good.
személyiségét átírni Liquid Snake-nek a személyiségével.
Why do you think I
És
chose
akkor majd a negyedik
Ocelot
részben
my
így fog
host?
megszületni Liquid
But before
Ocelot.
I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
Na de hogy miért csinálja ezt? Mi az az egész hajcigő ezzel? Ez majd ugye a negyedik részben kiderül. Mi az értelme ennek az egésznek, hogy így átírja a személyiségét Ocelot?
Damn.
Ennyi van. Ja. Hát a negyedik részben azért elég sok minden kiderül. Ott konkrétan vagy másfél órán keresztül te nem is csinál semmit, csak nézed, hogy mi történik a képernyőn, mert ugye olyan hosszú az átvezető.
Liquid, stop this thing! Hey, Snake!
Hát de érted, legalább kapsz egy kerek sztorit. Most ezt is érted, PS2-re megcsinálták, és már mióta megy az átvezető. És ezután lesz még az igazi átvezető. Most ugye hamarosan majd becsapódunk New Yorkba, aztán a Times Square közepén, a robok között ugye megküzdünk Solidus Snake-kel, az ex-amerikai elnökkel, és nem is akárhogy, hanem egy katonapárbaj által. I'm coming, bitch. Ja, az azért, ez a Kojima annyi mindent így kell, az egészet kitalálni ember, meg full epicre megcsinálni. Igazi vadállat. Ping. America. America.
Federal Hall.
És a vicc az ugye, hogy PS2-n ez nem pre-rendelt cutscene, hanem ez in-game cutscene, amin beszélsz.
April 30th?
És akkor így tudsz ilyeneket csinálni.
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare
Hát azért
our
ehhez kellett
independence,
fejlesztő is,
the
ugye,
dawn
mert
of a
hát
new nation, here.
a PS2-t ugye, hát látni ugye ezzel is, hogy amúgy a grafika az jóformán majdnem ekte ugyanígy nézett ki. Egy kicsit talán nem volt ennyire izébb ugye az élsimítás. Elnyomtam!
The data of life
Nem
is
nyomtam el,
transferred
oké.
from parent to child. That's how it works.
De ez piros.
But we have no heirs, no legacy. We brothers are called
Yeah.
les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot
És
pass
akkor ugye
the
itt is
torch?
egy csomót beszél arról, hogy mennyire
Proof
fontos
of our
az, hogy
existence, a mark of some
mennyire
sort.
fontos az, hogy átadjuk a megfelelő géneket ugye a
When the torch is passed on from parent to child,
a jövőnek, ugye, hogy
it
a
extends
gyerekek
beyond DNA. Information is
mennyire
imparted as well.
fontosak, hogy megfelelő génekkel rendelkezzenek, amit aztán ők is továbbadnak.
All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my
És
existence
akkor volt
to
itt
remain.
egyébként egy
Unlike an Intron of
AI,
history,
a
I will be
GW,
remembered as an Exxon.
amit ugye
That will be
elpusztítottunk
my legacy,
időközben,
my mark in history.
és ugye azon keresztül ugye próbálták ugye a patrióták a 12 főből álló
And
háttérhatalom,
liberate us all. And we will become
akik irányították ugye az
the sons of
elnökséget,
liberty.
meg lényegében mindent ők irányítottak. Ugye az elnök maga is csak egy kiválasztott bábú volt.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
És ugye GW által akarták ugye cenzúrázni az internetet, hogy mi az, amit az emberek megtudhatnak az interneten keresztül, meg hogy azon keresztül ugye, hogy ne lehessen csak úgy információt megosztani ugye a patriótákról, meg egyéb dolgokról, amik arra készítik az embereket, ugye, hogy ellenálljanak. Szóval tök durva, hogy 2002-ben már egy csomó olyan dologról beszélt Kojima a játékban, hogy
Cut the crap.
ja,
If you're immortal, why would you take away
Kojima a
individual freedoms
játékban,
and
hogy
censor the net?
amiket ma már ugye így tök jól rá lehet vetíteni a világra, mennyire hülyék az emberek az internetnek köszönhetően.
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right? You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only
Mennyi
a few can
manipuláció
succeed.
történik az
You
emberekbe.
exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. the world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you?
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now, we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for Solid Snake Simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to.
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete?